Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Life After Lockup Recap here on Patreon. We are here again with another dry-ass, whack-ass, cracker-ass episode.
Yeah.
So we're here to make it more fun. Yeah.
Yes. I think we should just start with Unsub Predator and D Nasty or whatever that bitch name is.
Oh, Peg the Stallion and
Cynthia
and,
Doll.
Yeah, and who I've changed his name to Misk Fetishes. Because on Adam for Adam, there's a box that you check for miscellaneous fetishes. So I just feel like you're into Misk Fetishes.
Misk Fet.
Yeah, Misk Fetishes. Yeah. Yeah.
I like it.
So, they were really about to catfish him in this busted ass wig.
She is trying to bully Jerica into catfishing.
Oh, well, yeah. She was trying to bully her into catfishing, thickums in the manties, how to, catfish him or whatever. And Renata's and her recovery hair is like, no.
Let me tell you something. She keeps
focusing on these wigs. Yeah.
Right, which, I mean, valid. But, for whatever reason, Renata is attracted to Cynthia Doll. And she really is trying to get in her humid panties. Whereas...
Listen. And I was just talking shit about people who do this.
Who do what?
You know how, where there's a person who on the internet and they post their significant other and they might not be the most, conventionally attractive or whatever. Mm-hmm. And here goes a hater-ass bitch and be like, how the fuck they get a man and I can't? Or how the fuck did they get this and I didn't? You're such an evil-ass hater-ass
bitch, that's why.
However, I had that thought when I was watching this. I was like, you know what? Even with her recovery, even with her Cynthia Doll hair, and even though there's a lot of irony with her talking shit about them wigs, even though her hair look exactly like them wigs, but she's still into her, human box. Renata, there's somebody out there for everybody.
There's somebody for everybody, and Renata really wants her musty panties. And
I also hate the way she spells her name, but it's
not her fault.
Yeah.
That was her trashy.
Yeah, it is.
Fault. No,
she could change it.
Okay. Boy, she can't change it. They was down at the Best Western about to bump coochies, and she cannot go change her name.
Well, I mean, legally now she can't go change her name.
Right, but she can call herself whatever she wants.
Bunky!
How would you want to call Renata?
I don't know. Her name is Stacy.
Okay. I'm like, nigga, what?
I'm just gonna call her a random name that I feel comfortable with.
That's fair.
Mary, Julie.
Julie. Mary works as well, actually.
Yeah.
As does Maria. But she's really into her musty panties. But old girl thinks that her mission in this particular life is to come and put this nigga in his place. She said, God placed me here to teach this nigga a lesson. And I said,
It also doesn't help that she looks like John Belushi. So when she was like, I'm on a mission from God, it was kind of like, oh, we've seen this before.
Does this bitch not look like she was the daddy in Curly Sue?
Listen, she was in Blues Brothers, I'm telling you.
I said, oh, you're gonna have to put that little girl up to thieving. You had her jump in the back of that car and fool that white woman.
Listen, I've seen her before. I'm familiar with the acting chops.
Curly Sue was my motherfucking movie. That little wild white girl got up on that bed in the middle of the night and said, "Oh, say can you?"
Wasn't Ray Liotta in that movie too?
No, but he could have been. It was John Belushi. It was John.
Oh yeah,
Belushi.
okay. But
And
yeah,
now,
I know
another movie where I had a hater bitch ass moment, even as a youngin, because I was like, now white women all look the same, but she like okay decent white woman. He is not an okay decent white man. She don't like, and he's homeless. Why she like him? I was trying to figure it out because even as a youngin, I was like, John Belushi got his hair ain't right. I was like, don't nobody want him like that. I was like, what's she see in him?
Right. But yeah, so she spends the night with Renata, right?
But they don't do nothing because she's obsessed with this nigga.
Yeah, because she's, determined to like get back at this nigga on some Evelyn Salt type shit.
Yeah.
And
my name is Karma.
Because of that, she ain't get no pussy. Because Renata wasn't trying to hear all that.
Also, Renata didn't get no pussy because Renata's really the one who wanted it. She said, "Give me that strap action, baby. I miss it."
Right.
So he comes and picks her up from the hotel, and we find out that not only did they not do anything, she actually got in an argument with Renata because she was trying to bully Renata into catfishing this nigga. And Renata held her boundaries and was like, "Bitch, that's not what I'm here for. Okay? I'm here for catfish, not to catfish."
Right. Okay. She did make a solid argument though, and I did not think about this. Renata was like, "I'm not catfishing him because also I don't know how crazy this nigga is. Like, since he's so like disassociative and has a sociopathic behavior, I don't know like how vindictive he is. And it sounds like he's vindictive enough to put your ass back in prison, which I believe too. So
yeah. She's also like, I don't want to touch him. Like, if he wants to do something, like, yuck. That's your bag, baby, not mine.
Right, because, listen, Grandpa gone wild. He is trying to listen everything.
Like, put it in my eye socket. I am down. DFW.
Okay. Okay. Even the people at Brazzers are like, ooh.
Yeah, I ain't never heard of in between the toe sex. This nigga is into everything.
He fucking goats and traffic cones and shit talking about woo.
That nigga sticks his dick in vacuum hose cleaners. Like, this nigga is a wild boy.
And sunbathes on the deck.
Can you imagine being his neighbors? That's all I can think to myself. Those poor children who live in that neighborhood. Gotta look at all of that ass.
Yes, all of that ass.
In those jeans.
In his skims.
Pow, 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 pow.
He double cheeked
Let
up.
me tell you something. Make it clap, daddy, because you are... you are thick. Thick. So he picks her up. He's suspicious because, she's quiet. He's like, I don't know what's up with her. The audacity of both of them. Like, both of them, I really want them to eat each other like fish. But he picks her up and he's suspicious of her. But whatever, they go on rock climbing. And, he's watching her ass while his ass hangs out of the rock climbing harness. And she's like just over his shit. She's asking him, so what's up? Like, you talking to other people? He's like, I went on a date with Tina. Because I didn't know what you was doing. But no, I ain't talking to nobody else. And,
because I was like, how... rich people... Well, that's how I know he got, like, real money. Because he just really just said that with, like, with a dick on the table. Like, yeah, I went out with Tina. That's just because you didn't answer. But, it's cool.
It's good.
We here now, baby.
Yeah. He's like, it's no problem. So, yeah, He's like, yeah, I went out to eat with her, but I mean, if you don't want me to do that, I won't do it again. She's like, but what about Jasmine Portello? And that nigga looked like he was about to shit his prune juice.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the last of what
30
we saw.
feet in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, Mama could have went about this a better way. Like, girl, you could have catfished him yourself. It really wouldn't have been that hard.
Girl, you could have just really been out here doing your own thing and just shut the fuck up about him doing his and just let this nigga take care of you because you don't want no job anyway.
Right. Like, ain't nobody trying to be a part of the Get America Back to Work program. Like, no, girl. You better get your stimmy like everybody else.
And nobody's gonna hire you. Look at your hair.
Right. They're going to discriminate against
They
you.
are going to. It's unprofessional. But it's mine. But no, they're going to discriminate against you. You don't even have good white people weave. You white and you can't get no job, which is a problem. So you need to just shut the fuck up. You need to let this old nigga just do whatever he's doing until, because he ain't going to be around much longer. You need to play the long game. And then you need to do whatever you want to do on the side and shut the fuck up about both of them and stop trying to be motherfucking Michael the Archangel avenging whatever. I don't know what the fuck. Just stop. Just stop, bitch. You doing a lot. And you about to shoot yourself in the foot and he's going to grab and throw your trash bags out for the 7th time.
Right.
Because in all of that mooching, she still ain't bought no motherfucking luggage.
Right.
Oh, Marcelino and Barnes,
injury attorney.
100-888-8888. They got the billboards up in the city now. It's just Celino.
Oh yeah, because Barnes is dead.
Mm-hmm. So it's just Celino and his big face up there by himself.
Mm-hmm. Big face Celino.
I think it's called like the Celino firm or something like that. It's something.
Damn. That's crazy.
He's still Marcelino and Barnes. But anyway, yeah, so
Marcelino and Giovanni are in the park,
Mm-hmm.
Getting some Faja sun time. And Marcelino calls Brittany's father.
Mm-hmm. Grandpa Gil.
Grandpa Gil, her stepfather,
Mm-hmm.
which is very important to the story.
Mm-hmm.
So, he's kind of like, Pops, can you come through and kind of like watch the kids while me and Brittany like reconnect and, and maybe while you're here, talk some sense to her because she's been wilding lately,
Okay.
And, her father's like, I don't know what sis is going to do, but I can come and see my grandkids because, sure.
That ain't no problem. That ain't no problem.
Right. So, here we go with a father telling a child to keep a secret from their mama again. So, because as soon as they walk in the door, Mommy, guess what?
Let me tell you about how kids got pregnant woman bladder mouth, okay?
Mm-hmm.
They can't keep shit, nigga. Can't keep nothing. Soon as that nigga walks in the door. And Brittany said it.
Mm-hmm.
Good job trying to keep a secret from a 6-year-old fool.
Right. Like, girl. So, Giovanni essentially tells her what happened, and she's a little annoyed, and her annoyance comes from the fact that she feels that she's disappointed her father because of the predicament she's currently. Selena was like, don't think about that, that way, and so she needs some time.
Mm-hmm.
However, little unbeknownst to him and most of us, she received an email that spawned this type of response.
Mm-hmm.
And so she was like, I got this weird email and I can't talk to anybody else. I can't talk to my husband, so I have to go talk to this one person.
Mm-hmm. If for whatever god awful reason you want more Jade and XD, make sure you subscribe to us on Patreon.